Hey y'all, DeAna here with another quick video. So today I am just sharing with you a video about how you can practice posing and how in order to get you better at posing in your photographs. So I say posing, but I don't want you to think that I mean like literally making sure every pose is just stiff and you're robotic in your photos. No, I'm talking about still being authentic, still being yourself and allowing your personality to come out in your photos. But how can you practice that to where you're starting to do that in every single photo and to where it just comes naturally? So that's what I'm going to be sharing, tips on how you can do that in this video. Okay. How can you practice posing to where you do it naturally and authentic and it just flows, right? So I have 5 ways that you can do this, and I'm just going to hit on them really quick because I want this to be a quick video. But number 1 tip that I can say is for you to take a class. Now, I know that there are classes done like at modeling agencies and things like that, and I do offer classes myself and like more in the more in the terms of like a workshop or things like that. So taking a class that is offered, maybe a local class that is close by, maybe something to where you can get around someone that is actually going to be teaching you how to pose, and this allows you to just get out and get some hands-on lessons and learning and actually seeing how to do that. Number 2 is actually to hire a coach. Now, I also do one-on-one sessions, but I am located in Dallas in the DFW area, so I do one-on-one sessions with people that are close by or people that are willing to travel in, for a weekend or something like that and take a one-on-one session with me. You can do the same thing. You can reach out and try to find someone close to your area that may be a posing coach, maybe they're a model coach or something like that to help you learn. Because the thing about posing is, you can very well practice in front of your mirror, and you can use all of my tips and things that I show you here on my YouTube channel and on my website. But there is a difference between going to a class and going and getting a coach to actually help you through it, especially if you want to be an Instagram model, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to be a boutique model, if you want to be a professional, a freelance model to where you're building your own career, and you really want to take it seriously and you feel as if you've tried different things and it is still not working, I definitely say it's very important, and it does help to either get a coach or to take a class or some classes to help you pose, because that helps you get some hands-on attention and really to be able to work some of those postures and things out to help you be better and better. The third thing that you can do is you can have a lot of mirror time. So that means you taking time to practice in front of the mirror whenever you get a chance. Okay, so that means practicing your facial, practicing your poses, practicing your body language. Again, having a coach to really coach you and see what it is that you can work on, and then practicing that is also helpful. But you can do it on your own as well. If you're not ready to get a coach, you're not ready to take a class, you can start practicing and getting better with your posture and your poses in your photographs by practicing in the mirror. Okay, number 4 is you actually have to go take photos, right? So you can practice with a friend. So that means that y'all can switch off. You can take each other's photos. You can actually see what you look like on the camera in the photos and things like that. And whatever you start practicing in the mirror, you actually take that out and start doing it in photos. So practice with a friend. Have a friend there watching you do your poses, and that's kind of tricky, but you want to make sure there's someone that either knows that you're very passionate about modeling, is going to give you some honest advice and things like that. And you very well can say, hey, I'm working on not keeping my chin so high, as an example. And then you can say, hey, can you take a look at me while I do this pose and see if it's too high or things like that, and allow them to give you some feedback. And that way you can just start practicing with a friend. You can have someone just to kind of there to look and see what it is that you're doing, and therefore it kind of give you some feedback to make sure that you're practicing the right way and doing it the right way. Last but not least, You have to take some photos, all right? So you've been doing all this practicing. You've been practicing in front of the mirror. You have your friend there that's been giving you feedback. So now it's time to actually see what you look like on camera. So take photos. You can have that same friend, take some photos of you posing, it doesn't have to be anything professional. It could be on your phone or something like that, but you want to actually see yourself in a photo. And I'm not just talking about selfies now. Now you can work on, selfies are really good for showing your emotion, but what I want you to do is show your emotion with a full, with a full photo, like from head to toe, like smiling and working on that stuff. So I don't want you to just stick to taking selfies. Like really get outside of that and have someone take your photos, have a friend take your photos, so you can go back and you can look, see what it looks like, and really know, hey, this is something I need to continue to practice on. Okay, my chin, I'm doing really good by keeping my chin down. Now I need to work on, straightening my posture, having a straight back, and that allows you to actually see that. You can see what it looks like, and then you can constantly grow. Okay, y'all, so I know this was an extremely quick video. I wanted to come through and throw these 5 things at you just so you can start really honing in how all these tips and advice that I give you, like how do you start applying it, right? Like how do you make it stick? So let me do a quick review. Number 1, you can take a class, you can take a workshop. I have workshops often, so you can either come to one of my workshops, and I would love to have you. But if I'm not having one, then that maybe that's something that you can end up doing. You can also do a one-on-one session with someone. You can get a coach to help you start getting that hands-on practice and having someone there that's going to look at you and be able to coach you along the way. You can have a friend around that helps you, and if you're practicing, let me go back. I think I skipped one. So no. Number 3, mirror time. Make sure you are practicing in front of the mirror, okay? Practice makes perfect. It makes you get better and better and better. So make sure you're practicing in front of the mirror, okay? Now, number 4, after you're done your practicing in the mirror, then you can start practicing with a friend. Have someone look at you to see, hey, I'm practicing on this. How does this look? And to give you some feedback. Last but not least, actually go out and start taking some photos. See what you look like in that photo so you can see what you need to continue to work on, and you can see what you have absolutely like ace. Like you got this down pat. Now you can move on to something else. You're getting more comfortable, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get comfortable is getting in front of the camera and seeing what it looks like, seeing what it feels like, and taking photos. Okay, y'all, those are my 5 tips on how you can practice posing so you can feel better and just allow the poses to start flowing off of you so you can be comfortable and relaxed, and everything will just come together, and you don't have to feel so stiff and like you're just like, okay, I gotta do just like this. No. The more you practice, and with these tips will allow you to start actually doing it so much where it becomes like a second nature, especially if you're wanting to be a model, and especially if you're going to be taking photos for your blog, or if you're an influencer, your Instagram model is very, very important to where you don't have to think about it every time. When it's time to do a photo shoot, you just start doing your own thing, right? So I hope you found these tips to be very, very helpful. If you did, please comment below and let me know. Make sure you leave your name for me. If you have an Instagram handle, definitely leave that below so I can swing by and say hi. So leave that below. Talking about Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at DeAna Fears. You can check out my website, themodelingstandard.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment, questions, anything, leave that below for me. I look forward to reading and responding to them. And also, if you enjoy these tips and you would love to stick around, go ahead and subscribe. It will only take a second, and I would love to have you a part of my YouTube community. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.